What's going on, guys? Aaron here. Welcome to the video. So in today's video, some Bitcoin news, including Strategy, Michael Saylor's company, buying an additional 21,000 Bitcoin. Charles Hoskinson saying that the 4-year cycle is no more. Talking about real estate versus Bitcoin. And here, the SEC approved in-kind redemptions for institutions for their ETFs. And finally, we have another Bitcoin holding company, 21, adding more Bitcoin. So before I get into those, it looks like this is a Richard Hart day. Hex and Pulse Chain are up for the day. The rest of the market is taking a bit of a snooze. We can see Bitcoin just range bound for the last 2 weeks or so in this range here. Taking a look at Ethereum really quick. Also just kind of range bound for the last week and a half or so in this range. Solana chilling. Not much going on. XRP kind of just chilling around $3 or so. So kind of a boring day unless you are Michael Saylor, who now holds 628,000 Bitcoin acquired for an average price of $73,000 per Bitcoin. And one thing that's interesting is he has been buying for the last couple years. He has been buying Bitcoin, or his company has been buying Bitcoin every single top. People are like, Mike, why would you be buying when Bitcoin hits a new all-time high? He's like, well, I'll always be buying the new high. And that's what he's been doing. And his average price is $73,000 despite him buying the peaks for a while. And that's the power of dollar cost averaging, whatever you want to buy. So right here, Charles Hoskinson talking about the 4-year cycle.
I'm curious if you think the 4-year cycle is still intact.
No. It's a different cycle. It's something different going on. And I don't even think we're close to the peak of the bull market. People have gotten so pessimistic and cynical that they're like, oh, the market's dead. And we've ballooned. It's like, dude, clarity's not even passed yet. When clarity gets passed, the Bag 7 are going to enter the cryptocurrency space. You're going to have stable coins go above 1 to 2 trillion in issuance.
He was talking about the Clarity Act, and this should get approved if everything goes smoothly, end of this year.
You're going to have real world assets come in. The total market cap aggregate is going to be over 10 trillion.
So he thinks we're going to a $10 trillion market cap. Right now, we are sitting at around a $4 trillion market cap or so.
And so I call this the Giga Chad bull run. It's like the biggest bull run we've ever had. And when Bitcoin starts stalling, then the alts will pop.
So yeah, that's what he thinks. Giga Chad cycle. Some people called it super cycles of the last couple cycles. It's clearly never been a super cycle, but he does admit, and I do agree, that there will be an explosive top, and there will be a cool-off period. So nobody's saying that we're just going to go up forever in a straight line. That's not what happens, and that's not what will ever happen. So right here, talking about Bitcoin and real estate. So in real estate, it's normal to go 5 to 10x long and put 10 or 20% down on a home, right? Bitcoin, in this sense, is extremely unleveraged. It's one of the most under-levered assets in the world. So a lot of people make comparisons, Michael Saylor being one of them, comparing Bitcoin to prime beachfront Miami real estate, right? Or Manhattan real estate, where you're not going to make any more of it. There is a limited supply, and that's why the price of these very special areas in the country or in the world go up in value quite a lot. And Joe Bennett here is saying that if Bitcoin is thought of like digital real estate, it's highly under-leveraged, and it's an under-levered asset, especially compared to homes. So right here, this is pretty big news. The SEC voted to approve in-kind creations and redemptions for crypto ETPs. What this means is that authorized participants, so this does not mean that you as an individual can do this. So this is going to apply to certain institutions where they can redeem their ETF shares for Bitcoin and Ether directly. So Grok on X says this will cut costs, boost efficiency, and align them with other commodity funds. Okay. This will make the market smoother and cheaper for everybody. So that is good news. And right here, we have Jack Mallers of 21 saying that they are going to add 5,800 Bitcoin before the planned listing. And this will increase their total holdings to 43,500 Bitcoin. So one thing I like about 21, which is very novel, is they're introducing a performance metric based on Bitcoin per share, a transparent metric that reflects the amount of Bitcoin 21 holds versus each share. And they expect that each share of 21 will represent 12,559 sats. So sats per share. It's a way of owning a company which is literally valued, or they publicly share how much Bitcoin each share is worth. So a lot of exciting news today. There are some people that believe, that Saylor buying a large swath of Bitcoin is not a good idea long term. But I've also heard very intelligent people say that it's fine, that he does not run the risk of needing to sell the Bitcoin or being liquidated or anything horrible happening. But let me know in the comments what you think about these Bitcoin treasury companies buying a lot of Bitcoin, guys. I'll come at you soon with the next video. Till next time, talk with you soon, and bye for now.